rituals or processes? And great, obviously you talked about how you went around Rat Park and those
Yep.
positive affirmations, but do you do anything now that, you've
Yeah.
developed?
So back in the day, I had a private yoga teacher as well.
Right.
And I carried on with yoga when I was in America and meditation. So that was huge, huge for me. And then I found a yoga studio nearby where I was living, which was absolutely amazing. So that helped. Yeah. And I've carried most of that on today. Some days you get busy, and I'm not going to lie, things you have a day and you haven't done it, but I always kind of find a way to get back on track. And yeah, even if it's a 5-minute meditation in the
Yeah.
morning, I'll do it to think, oh, I haven't got an hour now to meditate, or I haven't got half an hour. But guess what? I've got 5 minutes.
I was listening to a
What do you
podcast with
mean?
Harry Garside, which is a young boxer, and he was
Yeah.
talking about doing like a 24-hour meditation, like a full day, just meditating all day, which a lot of people are getting into that kind of thing now. And I think it's, as you say, you're talking about how you were practicing that gratitude before your diagnosis is probably something that's interesting. Sounds like it's something that's carried on into your life now, which is helping you be a bit more present.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know about 24 hours.
Yeah, I was listening to that a bit. I don't know how you do that, but
Yeah. Yeah. Although,
yeah,
yeah, I've heard it too. I've heard it days. I've heard
yeah.
people, go for days without eating and
Oh, I
meditate.
need to eat every hour. I could.
Yeah. Maybe one for down the track. I don't know. But yeah,
Um,
no.
in terms of like management of pain in like relation to exercise and so forth, often we apply this I think it's called the biopsychosocial approach, and it kind of involves that the physical is kind of ingrained in the psychological response to pain as well, but also your interactions in your social environments as well. And so it's not just your experiences with pain physically, but also how you perceive your pain psychologically or mentally. And I
Yeah.
think of a lot of that is, well, I think is comes back to your own experiences with, this is very different to physical pain, but more so in the context of how the brain and psychologically this links to your physical experiences. But I was talking to a friend the other day about, I think I was a bit under the weather, had a bit of a cold, and I kind of felt like the cold was worse because potentially I had had a bad day. But then after eating more of the right foods, having some positive conversations with good friends, getting out in the sun, doing some exercise, I recovered a lot quicker, and it was almost like a mind over matter thing. When you put yourself in a situation where you can kind of foster more positivity in your life and positive thoughts, that kind of helps you overcome illness or sickness or disease. Do you think that your positive mindset had anything to do with your incredible metabolic restoration or overcoming the cancer you had?
Yeah. Good question. And I've been asked that question a lot as well. I do. I really do. Can I ever prove that? No.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah, I am not saying for a minute I didn't need that drug. What I will say is that I was given 9 months max to live. I arrived in Portland 9 months after my diagnosis. Healthy, healthy, haha. Um, I kept, when I was sending emails to Portland, I was going, I'm a fit and healthy woman. Like, I'm not going to drain your medical system, but I'm dying of metastatic melanoma, but I'm fit and healthy. That's how it. Anyway, look, I really do believe that. I believe that my positive mindset helped me through the chemo, helped me get to Portland. I was absolutely determined to get there. And I believe it helped me stay well through my treatment. I really do believe that. Um, as I say, you can never prove anything like that. But I think there are like statistics saying that, you know, people that enter, you know, a cancer diagnosis with a positive mindset, I can't tell you the exact statistics, but definitely have more chance of survival than people with the negative,
I
you
think in
know.
my own experience, I think it's more of a indirect effect of kind of like the lifestyle decisions you make around that positive mindset. I think you're more likely to eat well, and as you say, do your exercise, your yoga or your runs, and I
Yeah.
think that has a knock-on effect to
Oh,
improving.
yeah. I was on a strict, no sugar,
Yeah,
strict diet as well.
yeah.
Yeah.